Well, hello and welcome you to Business Talk on VITV channel. And Vietnam and Indonesia has long been in close relationship. Two countries have gained many significant achievements in economic cooperation field. And the two countries' bilateral trade is expected to reach 10 billion US dollars by 2015. So how feasible the target is? And today we interview Mr. Maya Fast, the Indonesian ambassador to Vietnam. Well, hello, Mr. Ambassador. And we know that Vietnam and Indonesia have huge potentials in economic cooperation. So, what do you comment on the potentials of the two countries, and why do many people still say that what we have achieved so far hasn't fallen in line with our potentials?
Yes, as you may well aware that in the last 10 years, the trade relation between Indonesia and Vietnam has increased tenfold from 500 million US dollar to 5 billion US dollar.
Yeah.
In 2010, the two leaders have agreed to reach 5 billion in 2015.
Yeah.
But actually, in 2011, we almost reached it.
Yeah.
It's almost 5 billion already. So we are optimistic that we can reach, instead of 5 billion, we can reach 10 billion in 2015. Indonesia, is a big market, a huge market. The Vietnam, I think, is not exploited yet.
Yeah.
There are not many Vietnam who knows or understand Indonesian market, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Also, Vietnam knows Indonesia, a big country, but they don't understand each other yet until now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And how big the potential is, how they can collaborate, how can they develop cooperation. So we are optimists about our relation in the future. So that why when Prime Minister of Vietnam said that we have to be ambitious,
Yeah.
we have to double our trade to 10 billion, we are agreed. There are huge potential in our market.
Yeah. I have here some figures. In 2011, the bilateral trade between Vietnam and Indonesia was $4.6 billion. However, in the first 6 months of 2012, the figure was just 2.2 billion US dollars. So we can see that this 6-month figure was lower than the half of last year figure. So do you think that this 6-month figure have reflected our bilateral trade potentials? And what will be the prospect for trade cooperation between the two countries this year?
If you ask me about the prospect, as I explained it to you, we are optimists. But from time to time, maybe some decrease in trade volume. Maybe, but it's not yet represent the whole year. Based on the figure last year, on the second part, we buy a lot of from Vietnam. So Vietnam at that time also buy a lot from us. So the figure is increasing fast. Maybe you know that at the end of the year we bought a big volume of rice from Vietnam. So the trade value is increased. But I'm optimistic. Maybe first half of the year is, lower. Maybe after this, we don't know. But we are optimists.
So can you give a forecast about the exact number? The
We
number
hope
of-
at least
Yeah.
it's the same as last year.
Yeah.
Although we expect this year more than 5 billion. Our forecast, and we expect before, is around 6 billion. We will buy a lot of product from Vietnam beyond what the product we buy before, like cement, like material for cement. We don't buy from here a lot before. Now we buy a lot from here and other product.
Yeah. You have said that you are optimistic about the target of 10 billion US dollars by 2015. In your opinion, What should we do to keep that target within our reach?
You know, in the first year in my job in Vietnam, you know, what I'm planning to do to make more cooperation between the business community.
Yeah.
We don't do business. Government don't do business. The people who do business is our private sector,
Yeah.
our business people, our business community. So what I'm doing, you know, to introduce them each other, to ask them for Indonesia to come here and to meet with the Vietnam counterpart. So the first thing to make cooperation between business people, you know, flourish, develop each other, because they are the one who do business. Sometimes we cannot see what the potential is, but the businessman can see that. Oh, there is a business here, or in this area, you know. So what I'm doing right now, I ask them to come here and let's see what the business they can develop.
Yeah.
And then we also facilitate to give some treatment.
Yeah.
Some of small and medium scale industry, we invite them to come here, and we finance them. You know, just to know Vietnam, just to make them understand in Vietnam, and maybe with coming here, they will see what the potential that Vietnam have for their product.
That's it for today, and thank you for the very informative talk. Yeah, and I wish you all the best, and together we hope that the relationship between Vietnam and Indonesia will become close and long-standing in the future. Well, that's all for our interview with the Indonesian ambassador to Vietnam, and thank you for joining us.